Yesterday, the 14th of April 2025, Nigerians woke up to yet the crash of another Ponzi, this time around, Cbex. But yesterday wasn't the crash proper. There had been a lot of activities showing the sign of a crash when people could not access their funds as when due as per the agreement. And it continued. There was a lock-up period of between 40 and 45 days that people could not access their money. First of all, this Cbex started in Nigeria in 2024, July, thereabout. They haven't operated for so long, but they have made so much impact because of the style of the operation. The style of the operation is not anything different from what other Ponzis have been doing and have done. Nigeria had a long history of Ponzis. We have seen the Mano Mana, we have seen the investment resources, we have seen the we have seen so many of them. But this one seemed to be too much in a hurry, and they seem to have planned their ways before now. Cbex actually tried to take the name of China Beijing Equity Exchange, a very legitimate business enterprise in China that had been around since 2004. They claim to have a link with them, but the truth is there is no single link with the Nigerian Cbex and the China Cbex. These ones planned their duping style from the beginning, and they tried to market it that their headquarters is in China. People were taken unawares. You know, the biggest problem about it is that they were so fast to make money. Can you imagine a return of 100% in 30 days? And people were taken the same way that they have been taken before. Who would ever believe that somebody will give a return of 100% in 30 days? Now, that's the operation style of these Ponzis. The bet is that high return on investment. Somebody said it is because of the hardship in Nigeria, and I beg to say no. It is not hardship, it is greed. Behind everyone that have been duped by these Ponzi schemes is greed. If you don't have an iota of greed in you, I'm afraid that they may not get you. That's number one. What is the working of these Ponzis? Sometime about a month ago, the Director General of Securities and Exchange Commission brought to the attention of Nigeria many companies that are operating that were not registered, and they were Ponzis. And Broad Street, in a characteristics way, also published those names. The pattern have not changed. The pattern is the same. What is the pattern? High promise of higher return than usual. 100% return on investment in 30 days. That's unbecoming. Now you can see that the greed is there. And then they insist that you should bring your friends, bring your acquaintance, bring your relations, bring your family members. And there is a tier compensation along the line. These are signs of the Ponzi that just crashed. Now, Ponzis ordinarily are pyramidal. What does it mean? Every Ponzi has a base. The base collects for the first set of people and then use it as a foundation. The second set of people are used to pay the first set of people when it matures. And there's a third layer and there's a fourth layer. And as it grows up, it tapers towards the end. A base that is broad and tapering, because as they lay the foundation and another set of people take and come and deposit their money, they use it to pay B, the one that A brought, and take C to pay B, and take D to pay C, and so it is. Little wonder when it crashes like a house of cards. It is a house of cards, because if you shake it a little, every house of cards must fall. And so it's the case of Cbex. The moment negative publicity started coming and people were unable to withdraw their money, it intensified over the weekend. But the climax was yesterday when people now saw zeros on their account balances as they enter into the net. And it became obvious to them that this business had crashed again. And more people's money have been lost. The bad news about this organization is that little is known about the promoters. Little is known. They carefully hid the identity and claim to have a relationship with Cbex in China. That's number one. Number two is we are still trying to arrive at how much indeed did they take. But from our inside information, from information we have, it's some big amount of money. taken from Nigerians in these very hard times, that people are crying that they don't have money. But didn't we warn you? We did. We warned you. And everybody that knew about it warned you. And I have seen some of them crying. You can see them in the net. Are you crying that you didn't know or you didn't hear the warning? That you were greedy and wanted to make double money? And some of them are still hanging around, and some people will still be caught in this. Be warned. Do not say we didn't warn you. Did we warned you? But again, we know you have lost value. Going forward, what you must do, when you see this mouth-watering interest, when you see this larger than life return on investment, please, first of all, make inquiries. What kind of business do they do? Are they registered in the line of business? SEC keep saying that they are not registered. And of course, there are a list of registered entities under SEC. Would you check? Would you inquire again? Do not be carried away by the greed of high return. That's what I would advise. That's what we are advising from here. Otherwise, you'll be caught again in this. Please check out everyone that offers anything that is more than average. You know what is average. You know how much you are supposed to get if you have left it in the bank. Let's say they added a little to it, but definitely not to double in 3 months, in 1 month, in 1 year. Where did they put the money? I think it's better you take a warning before you burn your finger again. If you have been burned, sorry, it's your name. We don't have more to tell you because we warned you before now.